Hello, today I'm going to tie a Marabou Spey Intruder for steelhead. This version will be tied on a 15mm Waddington Shank for low clear water conditions. First, I'm going to secure the shank using Semperfli Nano Silk 18/0 thread. Next, thread the ends of the Fireline through the rear loop, leave enough space on the Fireline to remove the hook, secure on top of the shank with edge-to-edge wraps to the starting point, and whip finish. Next, thread the ends through the front loop and pull them back tight between the shank wire with pliers and secure. Make sure the line is parallel to each other. Next, thread the ends through the rear loop on each side of the tether and secure on top of the shank to the starting point. Fold them back and secure towards the rear loop. Trim the tags, build up the thread, whip finish, and add head cement. Next, take the golden pheasant crest already prepared and secure it on top of the shank along the threaded area. Thread the end of the stem through the front loop and secure it underneath the shank, trim, and whip finish. Next, split the thread, wax, and add pearl eye stub loosely. Add the dubbing twister, double over the thread, and spin to secure the dubbing. Brush out the dubbing and switch to a hackle plier. Wrap the dubbing edge to edge along the threaded area, pulling the fibers back with your fingers, and secure by the thread. Fold the thread back on itself, secure, trim, build up the thread, whip finish, and brush out the dubbing. Next, fold the silver pheasant hackle and tie it underneath the shank in front of the dubbing. Trim the excess and build up the thread. Wrap the hackle forward edge to edge along the shank and secure by the stem with tight forward wraps, then fold the stem back. Secure, trim the excess, and brush out the hackle. Next, secure the white bird fur hackle by the tip from underneath the shank in front of the pheasant hackle. Attach the hackle plier and wrap forward edge to edge, pulling the fibers back with your fingers. Secure by the stem and brush out the fibers. Hold the fibers back and secure the thread over the wrap along the stems, and build the thread into a taper. Next, take 2 strands of pearl crinkle flash. Fold it over the thread so the ends are even and secure it on top of the shank. Repeat this step on the other 3 sides. Build up the thread and whip finish. Next, split the thread, wax, and add the black eye stub loosely. Add the dubbing twister, double over the thread, and spin to secure the dubbing. Brush out the dubbing and wrap forward edge to edge, pulling the fibers back with your fingers. Secure, trim the excess, build up the thread, whip finish, and brush out the dubbing. Next, take 4 strands of Amherst pheasant tail fibers and secure each piece on the 4 sides of the shank in front of the dubbing. Next, tie in the white marabou by the tip from underneath the shank. Fold the excess back, secure, and trim the rest. Attach the hackle plier and wrap it forward edge to edge, pulling the fibers back with your fingers. Secure by the stem, trim the rest, and build up the thread. Next, take 2 dyed blue grizzly hackle tips. Measure. You want them about the same length as the fly. Remove the excess fibers from the stem at that point. Flatten the stem and secure on top of the shank on each side, and trim the rest. Next, take 2 medium-sized junglecock feathers, measure about half the length of the fly, and remove the excess fibers at that point. Flatten the stems and secure them underneath the shank on each side, left and right. Fold the stems back one at a time and secure. Trim the excess, build up the thread, whip finish, and trim. Next, add the black thread, cover the white head, trim the tag, build up the thread, whip finish, trim, and add head cement. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the like button to see more fly tying videos.